Fellow visitors, good evening to all of you. Please let me welcome you to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. I am Kaki. I will be your guide for today's exhibition. Very well, if you are ready, then let's get started with our exhibition focusing on some of the heroes of the space race being presented in this very museum. Actually, before getting started, let's talk a little about our museum. The National Museum of African American History and Culture opened its doors in 2016 in Washington D.C, right next to the newest Smithsonian, after a tremendous amount of work that went on for years. The goal of this museum is to share the story and the culture of the African American people, which includes their struggle to gain the rights they deserve. The fact that it is in the center of Washington shows how important the story of these people has become in our society. Now please bear with me for an incredible story. You may see that you are entering today's exhibition, which, as previously stated, focuses on the heroes of the space race. You will learn that these specific heroes weren't too famous at the time. Oh, and would you look at that? Goof has joined us. Goof will be here to tell me about all your questions. And there we have it, our very first question coming from Olivier. His question being, who are those three heroes? Great, wonderful question, Olivier. Today we will be focusing on three black women who worked at NASA as mathematicians during the space race while overcoming discrimination. The first one being Mary Johnson. Mary Johnson was born in 1921. After graduating from the Hampton Institute in 1942, and after many scientific jobs, she finally became the very first black female engineer to work at NASA in 1958, which is obviously a great achievement. She died in 2005. The second one is Katherine Johnson, born in 1918. After being picked as one of the very first black students at the West Virginia University, she joined NASA in 1962 as an aerospace engineer. Her most remembered work might just be her trajectories calculations for the Mercury program and the Apollo 11 mission, which were essential for their success. She died in 2020. The third and last one is Dorothy Vaughan, born in 1910. After studying mathematics and graduating at the Wilberforce University, she ended up becoming NASA's very first African American manager. More specifically, the manager of the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, or NACA. She died in 2008. Oh, another question, this time from Roman. What is linking these three women together? Well, there's actually a very simple element. They were working together under the very same division, and alongside that, these three figures are clearly very important and should be remembered. Even though she were African Americans, they integrated NASA, which was a powerhouse for the USA at the time. Their work led to great, undoubtedly important scientific progress, which had a big impact on some of the most important American missions of the space race. And they did that in a context of important discrimination regarding African Americans. That's very impressive. Their achievement should show us how important multiculturalism can be, especially today. And now coming in a brand new question from Adrian. How are these three women's story being remembered today? Well, there has been an adaptation of their story in the form of a novel called Hidden Figures, written by Margot Lee Shetterly. This very novel then led to a movie adaptation of the same name in 2016. In the end, these women are still, well, hidden figures. Their achievement was clearly unrecognized by the public at the time due to their fairly unknown position. But now, their story has become very important in modern times. One last question coming in from Edward and Yanis. When is this exhibition ending? Wonderful question from you boys. Well, at last, it appears we have reached the end of today's exhibition. Thank you all for tuning in. You know where to find the exit, and please do us a favor and remember these three women. Hopefully we will see you again very soon.